The population of the city of Leicester is made of a variety of different people, from families living in the suburban areas to students from across the world studying in the city. Unfortunately, a major part of the population of Leicester are homeless people. According to Eurostat, the rough population of Leicester is around 357,000 people. In 2020, it was reported that roughly 2,700 of these people are living on the streets. I'm curious to see whether the people of Leicester would stop to help these people and how they would help them.
Would you often help the homeless if you encountered them?
If I'm walking past and they say something, I'll probably give them some change.
I would probably buy food, but I wouldn't give any money because one, I don't usually carry change, and two, a lot of the time that can be you can enable with that, because a lot of the time, I'm not saying all of them, but sometimes there's drug problems and stuff behind people being homeless.
If they're sat outside a shop and I'm going in, I'll probably, if they've said, "Oh, can you grab me a sandwich or a drink," I'll probably do that rather than giving them some cash.
Yeah.
But
would you do that often, or maybe sometimes, or
probably sometimes, but I wouldn't go out of my way to do it.
So there you go. We've heard what some of the people of Leicester have to say about homelessness in the city, and we've looked at the statistics. But is there a more direct source we can go to find out about the problem? This is Darren, a man who has been living rough on the streets of Leicester. After providing him with some food, he agreed to speak to me about his situation.
What's it like just being in your situation?
It's very difficult, especially like I say this time of year. I'm cold every day. I hardly get anything to eat most of the time. I'm always hungry, I'm thirsty. You can't sleep at night because it's wet. It's just miserable, mate. It really is miserable. I get no benefits, so it's either stealing, which I don't want to do because I don't want to go to prison, or do what I do and ask people for money. I mean, go on.
Do you find many people are willing to help you
No.
out? Or?
No, it's every day it gets harder. Just the last few weeks, it's been getting harder and harder and harder. Because of being Christmas, it's supposed to be that season of goodwill, isn't it? And you think people would help, but it just seems to get worse.
Are there any sort of ways you would like people to help you more?
I'd soon have somewhere to stay, really.
Yeah.
That would sort everything. If I've got a roof over my head, I can get back up on the ladder again.
Yeah.
But like I say, I've been on the streets for 2.5 years. I've stayed around mates, I've been in the door centre, I've been in a couple of hostels. They're full of drug addicts and alcoholics, and I don't really want to get involved with all them idiots. So if you don't get involved, you get picked on. So then you end up being out on your own, and then you're more vulnerable. And it's just miserable, like I say, it really is.